What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with a quick update for you guys. It's been a little bit since I've been able to give you guys an update on what's been going on in my personal life, and now it's time to finally fill you in, as it's definitely going to impact this week. For those that don't know, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of history on some stuff here. If you guys didn't know, my main job, I work for law enforcement. I'm a juvenile officer, and so I basically work at a juvenile detention center dealing with youths from the ages of 13 to 18, and essentially just monitor them at the place. As you might have guessed, every once in a while we do have some youth that basically don't really like to follow instructions. So it just so happened that back in December 13th of 2017, we got involved with a youth, unfortunately, that didn't really want to be compliant, and in the process of securing the individual, I ended up hurting my shoulder, and actually hurting my shoulder in a pretty bad fashion. I tore my labrum. If you guys are not familiar with that, I believe that's part of the rotator cuff. Basically, while I sit here, I'm not in pain, but if I were to use any extreme range of motions when it comes to externally, internally, externally rotating or raising above head, I'm gonna basically be in a lot of pain here. So, as you might have guessed, it was like at work. So, yay, the whole workman's comp is coming into play. But honestly, having that extra person to having to deal with regards to all the different things that has to be done to get everything figured out. When it comes to the back end medical stuff and whatnot, it's quite the hassle. But either way, I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that there's going to be a small reduction of videos this coming week, okay? And the reason why is because because of the fact that I just can't basically get my DB10 to work, and I'm going to have to spend some time to get good and actually improve my runes. But no, real talk here. I'm going to be having surgery. Basically, today is when you guys are seeing this video. I'm going under the knife, right, as they say. I'm putting this video out, setting it up so that it drops the day that I go in surgery to get my shoulder repaired. It's going to be like a 2 to 3 hour process, as well as an additional 2 to 3 hours to go ahead and sit there in the recovery phase before I can go home. And then, as you might have guessed, I'm going to be sitting back laid out for quite a few weeks here as I just kind of take the time to heal or whatnot. And more than likely I will be under medication. So because of that, like I said, the lack of videos, the lack of streams are going to be kind of in place right now. I don't, the reason why I didn't really get too much into this leading up to it was, one, everything was not set in place with regards to the surgery stuff. But honestly, most people are just here for the content and don't really care about the personal life of others. But for those that have been following me for quite some time, I am truly grateful for all the support that you guys have given me. And if I haven't said it enough already, I mean, I treat you guys like you guys are my family, regardless of kind of what's going on in my life. So this time around, I did want to fill you in because I know it's going to be an impact on the channel, having a little bit of lack of videos or whatnot here, and I don't want you guys to be alarmed. I didn't quit, I didn't die, right? I just have to take a little bit of a break so that I can go ahead and get this surgery all set in place. Well, basically, the good news is that I will be having a couple of videos for you, kind of spread out between, Summoners War and Destiny 6. I'll have some kind of videos, kind of laid out for the week. Not a whole lot. As you might have guessed, we just have a lot of things to plan, but we'll have a couple of videos for you to go ahead and just kind of fill in that gap there. Any and all questions, if you guys follow me on social media, you feel free to shoot it up there. I'll probably be checking my phone, here and there, but not, on a regular basis as I normally would. Obviously, the EF community, we have all our leaderships to kind of do what they need to do, but that's pretty much, going to be the gist of it. For anybody that is has a background in health and wellness, anytime you get down on the, get on that down and low feeling when you have some kind of surgery or some kind of thing in your life that doesn't allow you to do the thing that makes you feel great or relieves your stress or whatnot, I'm sure you can kind of imagine how I feel right now. I obviously have been super blessed to make it this far without any further injury on the shoulder, considering what has happened in December. But obviously the fact that I can't do everything that I want to do right now when it comes to weight training and whatnot, it's kind of it's kind of hurting me on the inside a little bit. But that being said, regardless of everything that we go through in life, everything happens for a reason. And that's the reason why I wanted to kind of share it with you today, because I think a lot of things that happen in our lives, it just happens, and we don't really know how to comprehend it or understand it, or just you just ask yourself kind of why is this happening to me? Why did I deserve this? What's going on? And regardless of all the downsides that we've had, or I've had in my life, a lot of them have basically flipped around and allowed me to turn that negativity to positivity, and allow me to move forward with regards to what I'm doing, whether it's in real life or whether it's in some of this war, the content I make, or whatever the case may be. So I just kind of wanted to share that little bit of personal information from me, just so you guys can know where I'm at. And if you don't see me as chipper the next video or two, at the end of the week or whatnot, it's probably because I'm just kind of, like I said, recovering from the process. So I'm hoping that things can move pretty good, so that I can go ahead and get back to the norm and just get you guys some videos. So again, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in to this video. I know, again, it's not the most exciting video, if not listening to my downsides of shoulder injuries, just watching me fail when it comes to DB10. But again, I just wanted to guys give you an update on what's going on. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to you go tag me on social media and whatnot, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can after everything's kind of blown over when it comes to surgery here. So that's pretty much going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish and ChildishPlays checking out. Take care and pray for me as I get through this shoulder injury process. Okay, take care.